What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian.
And today we're talking a little bit about our recent travels and announcing a new thing we're going to be doing on Sundays. But Brian recently went to
Bardstown, Kentucky.
Bourbon capital of the world. And I went down to the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. And we thought we would share some of the things that we picked up along the way. We normally are not ones who,
we're grabbing a whole lot, but yeah.
stack it up. But we did make some purchases that we wanted to share and kind of kick off this whole thing of what we're doing with the summer, sharing our travels with people. So kind of the idea real quickly is Brian has filmed a few things from Bardstown. I filmed a few things while in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and on the way down. And then I'm also going to Louisville later this summer. Brian, I don't know if you have any other trips.
I don't have anything planned, but I'll probably do something before the end of the summer.
At least visit some distilleries.
I'm sure I'll hit downtown Louisville.
Yeah. So we're going to bring those experiences to you, what we've done over the summer, and just kind of maybe if you're not from Kentucky, what you might expect if you do plan to travel this summer to that area. So Brian, I think I'll kick things off. Okay. So for me, the first bottle, well, it was actually the last bottle I picked up, but the first one I want to share is this is Roaming Man. Roaming Man. This is from Sugarlands Distilling in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I was super impressed with this. So this is their own distillate.
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing their own stuff. Right.
This is their own distillate. Pot stilled, straight cask strength, straight rye whiskeys, 109.2 proof. It is non-chill filtered. This was $50.
Oh wow!
I couldn't believe it. And the information that they have on the back of this bottle is crazy. They've got the mash bill. They've got the char levels of the different barrels. They've got the age on it. They've got batch numbers. They've got how big the barrels were.
Were you able to try it before you?
I did. Actually, no, wait, this one I didn't. Okay. I tried some of their other ones in an old fashioned. They even give you the Angel's share. So Angel's share for this was 35.5%. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay. Well, a little background. I went to Bardstown, like as we said earlier. I guess I've done it 2 years in a row, so it'd be this. It must be an annual thing now. So it's the second annual birthday bash. So I went down there for my 51st birthday.
Yeah.
Stayed in my old Kentucky state park, which is like a quarter mile from Heaven Hill. So really cool location, real close to everything. So the first one I'm going to start off with is a Heaven Hill product. I'm cheating a little bit because I picked this up at Vic's before I left, but I wanted to have a good Heaven Hill product for me when I was down there at the campground. So I got a J.W. Dant bottled in bond. As you can see, I had a little bit of fun over the weekend and didn't come back with much of it. But, I wanted to start with that because that's a Heaven Hill product.
Yeah, nonetheless. And you may have seen the short that we put out. You were sipping that over a fire on your birthday. So cool. Happy belated birthday, Brian. We're from Seymour, going down to East Tennessee. We go there all the time. It's kind of the only place we go. We love it. You pass Buffalo Trace, and it was E.H. Taylor Day. So I actually picked up 2 of those. I made Erica grab one, got mine. I did a video while there, so look for that coming up. It's kind of an explainer of what you'll see at Buffalo Trace and how it all works there if you're not familiar or if you just need a refresher. Anyway, 2 Taylors, both were $45 a piece. So
okay. Awesome. You can't beat that.
No, can't beat that.
Well, the first bottle I got when we were in town, we set the camper up. I was antsy to get down to Heaven Hill, so we took off and went down to Heaven Hill. Jumped on our bikes, not our motorcycles. We jumped on we got electric bikes, so we rode them down to the distillery. Got in there and I got a Elijah Craig, the B524, 130.6 proof. It's 11 years and 2 months. So a little younger than, it's not the 12-year-old statement of what it was before. I tried to sample when I was down there. Good stuff. I'm ready, now that it's aired out a little bit, I'm definitely ready to try it again, but I was really happy to get that.
And that's the latest release, right?
That's the latest release.
Just came out, so cool find. Now this next bottle that I have, I was very excited to find because I had been looking for it. I had Keith try to order it for me a few times, and it just was kind of hard to come by, but I did stopped by a store, and I think it was in Tennessee actually, and I got the Old Overholt 10-year cask strength. This was released, I want to say somewhere around January, February. Been looking for that now. That was a pretty penny. So, but I've tasted it, just a little sip on vacation, and it was worth it. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came home with something.
That's right. So.
Okay. Well, then the next morning, I got up and I went to Lux Row.
Okay.
So we're going around Lux Row. So the Penelope is a part of Lux Row now. Okay. They're MGP owned.
Yeah, owned by both.
So I was able to pick up the Rose Cast finish. It's 47% alcohol, so 94%. So that's a cool bottle. I did take just a little sip of it. Good stuff. I'm ready to sample that one too. And the cool thing about it, and it has this, it has a glass top.
Oh, we got to be careful when we put that back on.
Yes, I thought that was really cool though.
That is cool.
I've never seen one with that.
That is cool. So, well, rosé wine is fancier.
Yeah,
maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
Bottle,
I don't know. One bottle that I got that I don't have with me. My parents were in Nashville, Tennessee, while I was down in the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area, and they were at the Peg Leg Porker Barbecue joint, which has their own whiskey. Well, it's not their own; it's a sourced product. But my mom checked in on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, get the bourbon!" You know, I was joking, and she texted me, said, "Do you want one?" And I was like, "No, it's really okay." And then, being as great as my parents are. Came home with a bottle, but I have been a bad son and haven't been, as of this filming, haven't been over there to pick it up yet and see them. But anyway, thanks Mom and Dad. I look forward to trying that one. It's the 90 proofer. It's their standard offering, but it comes with a lot of accolades actually. So I'm looking forward to it. Awesome. Can't beat the name, Peg Leg Porker. It's got a pig on the bottle, so cool.
So okay, well then my next pickup, Lux Row is about a mile away from a liquor store called Keystone Liquor Store. My buddy told me that was one of the better places to go to. Had some good bottles. I came back with a bottom shelfer, but you can't beat it when you're in Kentucky. If you can find a very old Barton 100 proof. I believe it's Kentucky only. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that is so good, and it's like I want to say it was $15.99.
Awesome.
So you can't beat the price. So I had to pick that up.
The polar opposite of the Overholt. Oh man. Last bottle. Is that all yours? Okay.
I've got a couple more things.
You got a couple more things. Okay.
We'll
so
combine them all.
Yeah, the last bottle will actually be featured. It won't be featured. It came from a place that will be featured in this summertime series, travel series, and this is super cool. So this is from King's Family Distillery. It's in the Gatlinburg area. Highly recommend going and checking that place out. Their stuff is great. They source whiskey, and what they do with it after they get it is just out of this world good. Everything I've had is awesome. This bottle in particular, follow me here, is the King's Family Distillery Single Barrel Select Whiskey. It is a toasted American light whiskey. So American light whiskey, I don't know if you know that term. I kind of vaguely. I think it has to do with it was not put into a newly charred oak barrel, so a secondary barrel, and it was toasted American light whiskey. This is 17 years old. Wow. And this is the highest proof bottle that I have. It is 137 proof, and such a big thank you to Cara King, co-owner with her husband Justin. She gifted us this bottle.
That's awesome.
We did an interview. I did an interview with Cara down there. Awesome person, very down to earth, and knows her stuff about bourbons and whiskeys. And this bottle, as I understand it, is no longer available at the distillery. This was kind of like the last one. So, and she gifted it to us. So very kind. Thank you so much, Cara. Awesome. If you're checking this out, really appreciate that. Thank you. The fact that a distillery would give us something like that, that they put their own money and their own work into, and just gift it to us is means a lot. So thank you, Cara.
Okay. Well, my last few things I'm gonna kind of combine here.
Okay.
I got a few items. I'm a big merch guy.
Yeah.
And my bourbon hat that I always wear was wore out, so I replaced the same bourbon hat from Lux Row.
Exact same one, huh?
Exact same one. I'm consistent. And then I got a T-shirt from Preservations.
Oh, cool.
Very cool distillery.
Yeah.
After I got done, I didn't buy anything there. It was a little expensive.
Yeah.
But after I got thinking through the value of what they gave me for this tasting, it was amazing.
Yeah.
For $20, you're tasting the lowest bottle that you were tasting was like $160, all the way up to about $300. So they were bringing out some good stuff. And
that was a good value.
So the last name was kind of I got a gift for Jordan. There's one in there for me as well.
Oh, cool.
But
we got here.
I saw these and I couldn't pass on it, so I got 2 of these. So,
yeah, the old Willet
little
pot stills.
Little baby Willet. I thought maybe we could spruce up our background here and try to get rid of some of this Cardinal stuff.
Well, thank you so much, Brian. This is cool. Yeah, so be looking at some point. It might be a little while by the time that the videos air, but we are going to look to update the shelves here. I finally caved and going to take some of the Cardinal stuff down, put some bourbon things up there, so be looking for that. So this is our haul. You know what? This is a pretty big haul.
Yeah, for one weekend. We did good.
For guys who never like buy a lot or spend a lot of money, this looks like a heck of a lot to me, pal. But all right, so hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Share with us in the comments or on social media. Share with us your haul, what you've gotten, where you are traveling this summer. Are you coming to Bourbon Country? Let us know in the comments below, and then be looking forward to the other videos. We're going to be going to Buffalo Trace, obviously King's Family Distillery,
Preservation,
Bardstown Preservation, Lux Row, Heaven Hill, Willet.
So,
I'm going to be checking out Peerless in Louisville, probably Michter's, and a few other places. So be sure to check those out. We're going to be posting those on Sunday. So the idea being you can watch that on Sunday, maybe the next weekend, and take a little weekend getaway, travel, and put those as part of your plans. All right. So with that, as we close every single show, when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.